Hello, and welcome to the Princess Penelope Show. Queen of Make Do, Princess of the 802. So, in today's show, first of all, I want to tell you what's coming up in future episodes, which we'll film probably a couple times a week, maybe 3. I'm busy. I'm working. I work for a living, okay? Fuck. Hopefully, you guys all have your adult beverage handy. Today, we are drinking, making do. My favorite's White Claw, but we're making do with Bud Light. This is mango flavor. You know what? They really should have called it peach. Honestly, it tastes fucking more like peach. I don't like mango, but I was like, okay, I'll try it. My father always, hail King John. King John, hail the king. My father always says, try it. You'll like it. So, you know, we do have a tip of the day coming up for you. Also coming up is going to be a tour of my garden. Of course, this, channel is under gardening. So, of course, I have a garden. It's a rose garden. There's lots of different gardens. I have a shell garden. It's all beautiful. We will give you a tour of the garden coming up. I promise you, okay? We're also going to do a mukbang with, like I mentioned before, Lacey. But that's expensive. We're making do. This COVID thing has got the paychecks going down. They have gone down. Thank God I still have a job to go to, because I know there's a lot of you guys that don't. Maybe you're scrolling like I was. That's what inspired this whole thing. I was scrolling in the middle of the night. And, I figured if some of these fucking YouTubers can do it, so can I. I mean, goodness gracious. There's a lot of crazy shit out there. So we're going to get to your tip of the day. If you haven't seen what the show is all about, it's about love. But also I give a tip of the day because I'm the queen of make do. Hail the queen.
Hail the queen.
Right? Hail the queen. Everybody take a sip. You know the rule. So here you have your ordinary average roll of toilet paper. So we've come up with a rule in this house. I'm the only girl, so it's a rule that only applies to me on how to make do, because at the beginning of this COVID thing, I was freaked out. There was no fucking toilet paper on the shelves any fucking way. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are people hoarding toilet paper? Does it come from China? What the fuck is going on? This show is not about COVID, but this is a show about one thing: how to make do. So for number 1, there's a rule in my household. I only use 3. I count up 1, 2, 3 squares. Now there's no shortage anymore of the stores of toilet paper, but I count up 3 rolls of toilet paper, and that's what I use. Right? That's enough for number 1. And number 2 is whatever you need is to feel comfortable with. Let's put it that way. As long as it's clean. Here's the second tip of the day. If it isn't number 2, the toilet paper should be clean when you're done. It doesn't matter how much you need to use. You don't want to walk behind somebody and smell that they haven't used enough toilet paper. Okay. So we're going to take just a quick minute. We do have a question of the day coming up. We do. But we're going to take a minute and plug my merch. Again, it's all for Shells for Soldiers. Here's something that I did. It's a whale. It's really cute. It's got the purple heart. And remember to like and subscribe the channel. I will sell you one of these for a fair price. I don't know. Whatever. Comment what you like. This is another one that I did. And, usually on the inside I have whatever's in my spirit. This one says, sing praise, and it has the Bible verse, John 5:12. So, again, I give these out to my customers. This one, again, the show is all about love. This is one that I did. And I didn't do the back of this one because it's, like, so beautiful. It's God's work, okay? So, here's one last one that I'll show you. It's a peacock. We had a lot of likes on the shells. So Shells for Soldiers, like and subscribe. We had a question. The question will come up for the question. So I don't know. That's all really we have. The question of the day. Let's check the phone. My phone. I don't know where my phone went, but my handler, my sweet handler, told me what the question of the day was, and it was, what is in Princess Penelope's purse? This is Princess Penelope's purse. First of all, we'll just show it right now. It'll be in the next episode coming up. What is in Princess Penelope's purse? This is my purse, which, by the way, yeah, it's a name brand, but I did not pay. But you know what I paid for this purse? I bought this purse at our local thrift store, and it was 25 bucks. So that's like you guys have got like 3 tips today. 3 tips for the price of 1 on how to make do. Because if you only have $1, you can only spend $1. So make the dollars that you earn go a little bit farther. That's all we have for today's episode. Go out there and love someone. Like and subscribe.